Okay, we're on trail G3 right now. We're about to be. We're on a quest to find a box turtle. I don't think I've ever seen a box turtle on this trail before. But it doesn't mean they're not out here. I saw a snapping turtle on this trail once. And I'd rather run into a box turtle than a snapper. This one's going to have a lot of poles on it too. A lot of puddles and a lot of washouts. There's a couple spots that have gotten undermined or washed out. Water probably comes ripping off that hill up there. And here's a spot. I think they've already fixed that once. Trail G20 is up there. So this is trail G3. It goes all around the mountain. Then you go up another, I don't know, 600 or 800 feet. You'll see they've already tried to fix that too. And then trail G20 up there does a complete loop around the mountain. There's a turkey. Couple turkeys. She says, "Let us get out of the way, mister." Oh, he's flying. One up there. One way up in that tree way up there. I should have asked him if they've seen any turtles. You guys seen any turtles? He's getting all overgrown. This trail's really nice in the fall. A nice spring-fed stream right there. In the fall, this is really a nice trail. Overlooks the valley over there to the left, and over to the right it overlooks all those nice rock formations. Snapper. I think it's the same damn snapper, probably. Pretty funny. About the same spot I saw him last time. Let me see if I put my finger in his mouth. You look like you'd like to take my finger off. He says, "Get closer. Get closer if you'd like." Oh, looks like his shell's broken. Some idiot on a 4x4 probably ran him over. Yeah, riding the TT-R230 today, and look at who I found. I think it's the same snapping turtle I saw here one other time before. Looked like Looks like his shell's a little broken there. Let me put my finger in his mouth. I guess not. He's looking at me. He says, "Come on, mister. Put your finger in my mouth." I was looking for a box turtle. I came across that guy. Snapping turtle. And he's in about the same spot that I saw. About the same size snapping turtle either last year or the year before. So it's, I don't know, it's probably the same one. Looked like he had a broken shell. Some idiot probably rode over him. He's still alive, but somehow his shell got broken. So I was on the lookout for box turtle and came upon that snapper. Which I was not going to pick up. I value my fingers too much. If one that size got a hold of your finger, boy, woo. Sure he'd ever let go. You'd say, "What's that, a chicken tender?" It looks like a chicken tender. Some pretty big puddles coming up. I hadn't really planned on coming down this trail. Definite blind turns on this trail. It's overgrown like this. I don't think too many people come down here. There's like that spot right there. I think after this trail I'll probably just head down G40, check out the waterfall. just go home, wash the bike. My quest for finding a box turtle is going to come up empty. Although I still got another few hours of riding, so. And as you can see the river coming down here now after all that rain. There's probably a good chance to find a box turtle. Sometimes just going at this speed is kind of fun. Checking stuff out. Thought that was Bigfoot. Deep puddle coming up. I'm gonna wash off the bike. See if I can send a text over here. I think I can get self-service over here. I think. We'll find out. We shall find out. I'm going to change the battery in the camera too. Try to send a text. Okay, here we go. We're on Trail G3. This section looks a little torn up from the storms. It's got all the leaves down. It is a deep puddle. It's a deep puddle. Just changed the battery in my camera. So the one thing I wish this camera had was I wish it would just kind of like when there was maybe 10% battery life left, it would just blink the light. It's got a little red light on the back, very, very tiny. And what happens is when it craps out, it goes out. And if you're riding, you're not really looking at the light, you know. So sometimes I'll ride for 10 minutes with the camera not working. And those are the times you're gonna run into Bigfoot. You see Bigfoot and you tell everybody, you know, I have a camera, but the battery died when I saw Bigfoot, and they're like, yeah, okay. Sure it did. So now what I try to do is just change the battery when I get a chance to before it dies. So battery lasts about an hour and 15 minutes. And when you pull them out, man, they're pretty warm. They're tiny rechargeable batteries. Still on the quest to find a box turtle. And I did find a snapping turtle as a consolation prize. They're just not as friendly. That spot got torn up. Snapping turtle's not the most friendly pet to have. Although I've had a box turtle hiss at me before too. He was in the middle of the road and I wanted to pick him up and put him on the side of the road, and he was hissing at me. I wouldn't have wanted to put my finger near his mouth either. Although that snapping turtle back there had a pretty big mouth on him. When I was a kid, I'd pick him up. Pick him up by his tail. Turtle Man on, I think he was on Discovery Channel, or History Channel, one or the other. Turtle Man, I think he used to live in Kentucky. I think he now lives down in Oliver Springs, Tennessee, actually right near here. So Turtle Man goes to a lot of meet and greets and Bigfoot events, and everybody loves the Turtle Man. So Turtle Man wouldn't be afraid to pick up that snapper. He's picked up a lot bigger ones than that. I've seen them jump right in the water and pick up a 60 or 80 pounder. Pick them up by the shell. Right behind the head. I just don't want to get anywhere near the biting end. So this snapping turtle I saw up here, I think he might be the same one that I saw last year or the year before. He's in the same spot. Pretty sure it's the same spot as I saw the last one. So hopefully he's got out of the road on his own, out of the trail. I'm willing to help turtles, but not willing to lose a finger doing it. Kind of like saving a snake. Is that the turtle? Yeah, there he is, right here. Why don't you go down your slough? There he goes. Good. See? Chased him out of there and didn't even have to lose a finger. He must have just felt the vibrations from that exhaust. He was moving pretty quick, that's why you don't want to put your finger near him. I saw one in a parking lot one time. I was driving my car and back where I grew up. I saw one walking across a parking lot. He was pretty big. Maybe a little bigger than that one there. And so I was going to go pick him up. And man, he was fast. He was fast and alert. Because every time I tried to get behind him, he would turn real quick. to keep the biting end in the right spot. I would try to get around the back of him to pick him up. And he was raised up and he would just turn really, really fast so that his face was towards my hands. After about 2 or 3 minutes of trying to get him, I said, well, maybe he doesn't want to be picked up. Oh, there's those turkeys. Turkey in front of me. I love it when they run like that. Yep. Finally turned off the trail. There he is. It's the same turkeys I saw coming down here. So yeah, that snapping turtle was trying to tell me that he didn't want to get picked up. I just left him alone. I used to pick up snakes too when I was a kid. Go over and pin its head down with a stick and pick them up so he can't bite you. I've been bitten by a bunch of small snakes. But nowadays I keep my distance. I don't like picking up snakes anymore. I give them their distance. It's a pretty big hill. It doesn't look big, but imagine the camera flattens it out. But the rocks are pretty small. This goes up the flat gap. Ooh, it's warm in that sun.